Spectacular as always.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas in advance to you.
Many happy to
When did this plan come from to light up Accra and other very important locations, make it look so beautiful that we can't afford them to accept and admire it? Where did it come from, Chandel?
Well, it came from, you know, lighting of cities is not really a new thing. But this is something that I have observed over the years in various countries, and its effect on people. And why not introduce a positive thing into your own country and make people also happy?
I see.
So they say business is actually developed on the needs of society, and that is what we were aiming for people to see and for people to enjoy.
Now, what was the first reaction you got? I mean, I'm sure you had people phoning you and calling you, hey, Nyefe Magic.
That was exactly what happened. I think I'll start from our perspective as well, because this is quite a unique partnership. Because while we were thinking about the aesthetics and the greening and making spaces come alive, Jandel, led by Afi, were thinking more the creative and the lights. And I think it had been on her mind for years. So when we began the greening and talking about spaces, then our creative minds merged, because we had been working with the AMA under the AJSO, and then we started all this. And so her creativity really sparked off this whole idea of, why can't we do it here? So, I mean, definitely the first year, we had all manner of, and we had doctors, we had families, all cheered up with the lights that happened, and it was just spectacular.
For you and Mullen Low and also BTL, you've made people fall in love with Accra all over again, which is what the city authorities have been trying to do. Live in, love it. How do we sustain this?
I think the backbone of this would be tacit government support, but more overt corporate collaborations. We are talking about collaborations because each party tends to benefit from this. We are striving for perfection, and we can't say that we are perfect. My designs are tuned into actually helping the artisans of this country hone in on their skills and sharpening their finishings, you know. So we're not perfect. There are quite a number of hiccups, but I don't really want to subscribe to that thing that when it can only be good when it is imported. And you know, some people see the reindeers that have been brought from China and all that, and they say, oh well, Jandel's is a bit crooked. But you know, I look at it and I say, yes, it is crooked, but I point out to them how to perfect it. So they are learning all the time. So we are actually growing a certain skill that will come in to benefit us all.
So last year, I think Burma Camp came tops. They got the best design from us. Was it last year?
No, Burma Camp just came on this year.
They came on this year?
Yes. So
and that's what we saw?
Yes.
So, but why is theirs nicer than ours?
No. No, I think the military were inspired by the whole desire to let's get Accra to work again. The regional minister has been engaging a lot of stakeholders. And by doing so, there's a realization that whatever the tempo is, let's go with it. So if it's about greening, then let's go with it. And if it calls for this whole city to be lit up over the Christmas, then let's do it. And they're doing it the the military way, which is come first and order. You know, so they have been ahead of it, and they are up and running. All their barracks, from Burma camp right through to Teshi, it's amazing.
I see.
Yes.
We'll come to the locations, the other locations we're looking at, but I'm looking at sustainability beyond Christmas, because that's the focus of the regional minister and the LMDC, working with all of them.
Exactly.
Clean your frontage,
exactly.
make sure our price clean. How do we sustain this? Because at Christmas, once you design, you realize that people don't litter.
Exactly.
Okay, so now how do we sustain it from Christmas or beyond Christmas?
Okay, what we are trying to do is to try and encourage, especially corporate and corporate institutions, that there are spaces available. So it's a win-win situation.
Right.
Help us green and keep it up. And so that at Christmas or over other seasons, we can change what it is. But remember that it's about the environment. And the whole world is crying about the environment. So beyond the light up, we are maintaining the places. And you notice that some corporates have already taken up spaces and will be greening and keeping it up till a season comes up, and then we do something spectacular. So that's the whole agenda.
That's the whole idea.
Yes.
The big agenda.
Yes.
Do we have people plugged in yet? Do people understand the concept? And are they co-producing with you?
Very much so. It's taken a long time. I mean, we started this journey 4 years ago with AMA to start off with. And then we went on to Kokma, which is under the leadership of Ajay Yua. So it's spreading. Now we're looking at Adenta area, we're looking at Medina, we're looking at even Tema. You know, but even then, as we spread out, so do we get the message out. So we are, and it requires stakeholder engagement. And I think the regional minister started that. In fact, what we did 4 years and what Jandel and ourselves have been doing is knocking on doors. You know, some have gotten on board, but others are still really trying to figure out. But it will spread, and I'm sure it will take some time, but we will get there.
So the numbers of young people who get employed through this, who get trained, who get mentored and motivated to even start something on their own. Let's talk about that. What numbers are we looking at, number one, and how do you even scout for them?
This year, my numbers have literally doubled because of the interest and the enthusiasm that people, young, skilled, say, labor, like artisans, thinking, in a way, getting involved because they want to be part of a big idea. They see the future in it. They see the pride that they can take, because almost all of them have Android phones. So they keep taking pictures.
While they are working.
Whilst they are working.
I see.
So they send me a lot of content, which gives me behind the scenes, you know, from they themselves. So you can see that there's a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of eagerness. So as soon as we get to mid-year every year, people start engaging me. The artisans start engaging me. Mommy, when are we going?
I see.
When are we going? So they are very interested. And this work is not easy. Noko can tell you, I come to bed almost like 1 a.m. every day.
And you have done this all your life?
Yes. I'm used to it. Yes.
We thank you for your service to God.
Thank you. I'm used to it. But, you know, when they see that you are also going the long hog with them, they are encouraged, they are inspired, and they do go the extra mile.
I see.
So we have this reward and punish system as in every society or every organization. But by and large, we have so many people who are even, we had to turn a few down because, because we didn't have the capacity to pay them, and we're looking at how many we're getting on board vis-a-vis the remuneration and all that.
And the kind of resources you were also getting from corporate Ghana and others who would come on there. So then I come to you. This is a major tourism drive for us. How do we make sure we plug in and benefit from it? We've seen the year of return. Beyond the return, it gave us a lot of international buzz. How do we sell this to the world? You are the advertising guru.
It's a question of how we brand it.
Okay.
It's a question of what endorsement we get. It's a question of how well everybody believes in where it's taking us. I mean, there's no way we cannot, from what Afi's saying, there's no way we cannot say we have a wealth of creativity in this country. And part of it is the skill that comes from the things that happen. I mean, anywhere a car that is thrown away is thrown out, it becomes junk. But here we're turning it into Christmas decoration. You know, and I think it comes from the way we've created the brand Light Up the City. It's how people buy into it, how we get the support. It's not cheap. I mean, trying to set up and do all these things comes with a cost. And in promoting it, we need to have the muscle and we need to have the support.
Right.
So that's where we're calling on what do you call the like-minded corporate institutions to come on board and believe in it, and let's own it. Because once your brand is associated with it, it grows. There's an affinity that comes with people believing in your brand. And remember, this is a period where people expect the goodwill and the cheer that comes with it. So if your brand is attached to Light Up the City, definitely it's going to.
How have we zoned these areas so that if I'm corporate institution A, I've seen something done at Dankwa Circle or something done at Ridge Runabout, I also want a corner for myself. How have you zoned it so that I can also plug in?
Predominantly, the areas are in assemblies. Okay, so that's where we need the assemblies to work with us, because you just can't jump into the space. So there are designated, for example, the Ridge Roundabout is classically sponsored by EcoBank. Okay, the AU Square is taken up by Republic Bank. So we expect you to do the greening during the year, and then at Christmas you would light up.
So they maintain it throughout the year.
That's the plan.
Agreement.
That is the plan.
And then at Christmas you light it up.
Exactly. And then we plan that during the Eid or any other festival, we can change the look.
I see.
So it's a long-term agenda.
I see.
To make
we're
sure
bringing in the Eid.
The Eid too.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Then maybe Homowo comes.
Exactly. So when it's Homowo and all the, you know, in Ghana, festivals are probably July to September. So that's when we set the tone and say, okay, the whole of Ghana is going this color or this, what do you call, celebrating our heritage. So it's the systems and the what do you call, symbols that we place in the spaces that allows us to celebrate.
That's right. Afi?
So, for instance, Homowo, you know, there are so many gas symbols that people do not know about.
Adashi.
Yes, and we want to use those kind of celebrations to bring out, to educate people more about, you know, for instance, Greater Accra, the culture. If we go out into the regions, and we are finding out into the regions too. We did Takoradi and Kumasi for EcoBank last year. We intend to go even further. We might do Tema this year. And, you know,
I'm looking at the Adomi Bridge. Do you have a plan for it?
Oh, we were approached. Yes, we were approached by the municipality over there. But I think that there was, it was a bit late. So I didn't bite. But next year we are putting it.
Because I'm picturing the Adomi Bridge right now.
Yes.
I'm looking at it.
And we're lucky.
We lit up Stanbic for
that. I saw that. I saw that.
Yes.
I saw that.
And I think the beauty of it is that with all the way media is, the world is a small village now. So just imagine the ripple effect. I mean, everybody sort of posting and sending this off really sells Ghana. So it's one of the icons that we can establish as and encouraging what you call the brand Ghana to be accepted globally for what we do around our seasons, even traditional seasons.
I think that those who want to take photos and short videos, post on their socials and all of that, are they allowed to do that? And if they do, what are the hashtags they can jump on so that we can tell this to the world? Okay, I think I should ask you.
Okay, hashtag light up the city.
Hashtag light up the city.
Okay. So light up the city.
Okay. So they can just take a quick selfie.
To Christmas park. Christmas in the park.
Okay.
And that's like having a Christmas village, you know?
Okay.
And so people come in with their friends and family. There'll be food, drink, entertainment. And that's where BTL comes in to create experiences and all that. So
are we going to have that this year?
Yes.
Where?
Well, we're working
at it.
Yeah, we're working at it, but we're tentatively Nationalism Park.
I see.
Okay, we went there last year. We're looking at it might be a multiple location agenda.
Okay.
But for now, this is it. Watch the space.
Okay.
Don't go anywhere. Just watch and follow us. And I think for us, the corporate institutions who are coming on board need to be commended for actually supporting.
Is it too late for anybody to come on board?
Not at all. I think there are spaces, assemblies, especially after we've sort of opened up for them to come on board. They need help. They need support. And so those who are on like the APSAs, the what they call Stanchart, EcoBank, we've got Unilever coming on board. We've got others, the Stanbics and all who have been the support, APSA and all those. We're just encouraging more. And then Enterprise Group. We want more to come on board. Media General, consider it. Seriously. Media
General, you're here, you're propagating through our platform. So we're doing our best from here.
Yes.
Well, so just to be clear on the hashtag, it's hashtag light up the city. And then there's hashtag Christmas in the park.
Okay. GH. Christmas in the park, GH.
Okay. So Christmas in the park, GH. That's the first hashtag. And then hashtag light up the city. Take a beautiful selfie. You see that? Take a beautiful selfie or a short video and post it. Let the world hear about us. That's the only thing we can do. Closing thoughts. Where do we go from here?
Well,
you have done magic since 2019. What else do you have in the bag?
Yes, the idea is to fan out to the other regions. Really, my passion is not only to remain in Accra, but you know, from the experience I had doing Kumasi and Takoradi, it was massive, and they hadn't seen anything like that. And so we really want to go into the regions with the help of the powers that be, that is the corporates and any other maybe individuals who might want to take it. We also want to solidify the Christmas in the park, which is a form of entertainment, because as we look at it now, people are using the runabouts as the source of entertainment. But if they have a place to go to, walk through, lights and all that, they probably will just use that runabout for a few picture taking and then go for the entertainment where it is. Yes, we will also want to collaborate. We are in just about starting talking with Ochiame Kwame's tour, bus tour, which will take people all through the lit places and then maybe end up at Christmas in the park and that kind of thing. We are also thinking about Christmas parade, where we'll have a Ghanaianized Christmas parade. The blueprint is already there. It's just the muscle.
I was going to ask about policy, because you are telling me now, but I mean, from the top, how do we guide them through it? Are we doing that? Are we guiding them through it? Because you are the creative brains.
I think leadership is critical in this, and thankfully, the assemblies we're working with are serious. The regional minister, by his tagline, let's make Greater Accra work again, has to go across the country. Let's make Ghana work again. And Ghana can work if we are doing our part within our space. And our space is saying that around you, make sure we're keeping the environment green and well kept, and it avoids all we know about degradation and making sure that Ghana is out there. And remember, we said, let's make Ghana, Accra, the cleanest city.
Right.
The only way you can do it is making sure that the spaces look good, and everybody mentions when they go out what it looks like. But let's do it here. And it takes you and I to do it. It takes Kweku and Ya to do it. So let's get ourselves together and partner the authorities to make it happen.
I hope the authorities don't come cutting down trees.
No, we are not.
I saw the trees in front of the Brenman Hall, the art center, some time ago. There were huge trees there. They were cut and carved.
No.
I feel so bad about it even until today.
I think that will
and
not
from the Cocoa Affairs Court,
no,
I saw that. So
yes,
I hope you tell them not to cut trees.
It's a thing of the
concrete
past.
And
we're not doing, don't even, I mean, we shouldn't even be doing too much of the paving blocks. It's about the green.
Right.
Let's put what you call shrubs, let's put grass, let's put green, let's grow trees. Let's grow trees and light it up. It's easier to light up the place when we've got trees out there than to have all the concrete and all the slabs.
And have you noticed?
Tell me.
That when there's beautification around various areas, there's less littering.
Yes,
that's what
because people are conscientized that this is beautiful. I don't
have to mess it up.
Exactly. So the more people get involved, the more beautiful our city will be. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Afia Moro. She is the creative boss at Jandel. Thank you very much for making Ghana great again. And also to Nokodia of Newland Low Accra. Thank you very much, madam, indeed. Very, very fantastic, amazing women, hardworking. And you're a young lady. You should also pick up from them and work so hard. We'll see you after the break. There's more here on TV3Newday. Quickly, would like to rehash the hashtags for you. Hashtag is Light Up the City and also hashtag Christmas in the Park GH. You make sure you're taking photos and spreading the good news out there. Happy birthday to Florence Boidi of Kede Government Hospital Records Department. This from all your friends and family. And to you, Mr. Bismarck Beidu, CEO of Bizdo Events Planners and Catering Services. Happy birthday to you. Also to you, Idrisu Yakubu Oli. This from Idi Amin. Yes, ma'am.
Birthday shouts to
Why not, please?
Nana Kwekudia.
Nana Kwekudia.
A.K.A. Cooks.
A.K.A. Cooks.
Cooks me looks.
I like it. I'll borrow that name. A.K.A. Cooks me looks. Wow, amazing. I'm sure that in the next 2 or 3 years, the trees we planted for the Greening Ghana thing would have all grown, then we can light them up. We'll see you after the break.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.